31st, and I've just remembered something. Wait, this is actually important. I was invited to my friend's birthday weeks ago. Oh my god. I was like, and it was 20 something, and I didn't know the date until I looked down to start stream. Oh my god. Okay, my friend's birthday is in 2 days. Fuck. God, that would have been terrible. My show is on. Hello. Your show begins with an anxiety attack because I thought I was missing my friend's birthday. I said yesterday I wasn't going to play more Phoenix Wright, and the entire day, in my entire shift, I was like, what if I just finished Phoenix Wright? What if I just played a little bit more Phoenix Wright? It's so good. It's so goofy. Alright. Now that I've given myself a heart attack for thinking it's my friend's birthday. Hey, you want to sit here? In the nook of my arm? In the crook of my arm? I don't know words. Alright. Tech-wise, are you really going to sit here? Are you comfy like that? I didn't think so. Alright, Phoenix Wright. Let's get this show on the road. I stole the stream title today from a chat message I saw earlier that described the movie studio as being hell. And after all the people we met, I have to agree with that assessment. I still have like less than an hour left of last stream. I'm sorry, T. It's okay. You don't have, I'm just gonna pet my cat. What if I pet Gothmog for an entire hour? Okay, this is unfortunate that I now have to say that you look lonely. I can fix that. That is a reference to a movie I haven't fully finished or completed, so I'm technically virtue signaling with that quote. I just like the quote. I just like the quote. It's an unfortunate fortune. Alright. My cat is relaxed. We're going to continue with the Pavlovian response to that hammer slapping the desk. From chapter start? Wait. Be have fun with Phoenix? I'm really enjoying this game. I'm really enjoying the silly shenanigans of I don't know how to describe this. Like it's the least comprehensible lawyer show I've ever seen, and I've watched most of Ally McBeal. And I got robbed. I saw your message in the Discord, and I wasn't going to bring it up live on stream because these are recorded and available for anybody to watch. I'm really sorry that you got robbed. That's garbage. There's nothing else to be said there. It's disgusting nonsense. The fact that it was done online doesn't make it any less heinous. I need to move my arm, so it went complete in utter sympathy. It is desperate people hurt us and make us desperate people in return. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I'm weirdly okay with it. I think given enough time in life, I think we become resistant to bullshit. Because most likely it will be okay. It would be okay even if it wasn't okay. You would persevere and you would struggle and you would move on when you have this. Although I am happy to hear that you have it more than you would think. I guess that really depends on the people we found out about today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah. The two evil people. Well, what are we doing here? Let's get to the studios. There is going to be no continuation of anybody's voices because I am not that skilled. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. Also, I think my microphone was closer last time. My apologies. Professional, by the way. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Actually, my God, you're an hour behind? Did you get to the director? Oh my God, you're in for a fucking treat. Because I do not handle the introduction of the director well. And it's proceeded. Proceeded? No, that's... Wait. Parlayed? No. I'm messing up my P words. And before I get to the director, there's like a 20-minute conversation about VTubers. Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. I did this. Hold on. I'm gonna make a save. And then I'm gonna load the last save. I swear. That's right, we're here. We're talking to this terrible child. I was like, I've had this conversation with this guy. Perfect. Hi, baby. Are you okay? Gothmog is sitting in my lap, curled in the crescent moon shape, just staring up at me. Oh, now she's extending one single leg. You can see it right here. And is cleaning it. Alright, baby. You do whatever you want. I'm a table. Okay. I've already spoken to you. Have I given you the card yet? I found your ultra rare P card. See this card? Yeah, so? Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. Well, that's... this is oddly prescient. No. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh. You sure? Fine by me. We gave the URP card to Cody. We should not have given him the card yet. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. Delicious hot coffee. Still needs to percolate. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Wait, what? Oh. Talk to him. We're getting somewhere. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. Yeah. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. They don't know. He doesn't know who Will Powers is, but I feel like this is a his king nature. Right. Kids like fighting, I think. I mean, that's true, but kids who like samurais who fight for justice, I feel like they'd be a little bit gatekeepy. They'd be like, "You're not a real fan. Why didn't you mention how nice he was in episode 3? He's got a sword, Harlan. He loves slicing people up. That's for defense. Japanese swords are purely for defense, as we all know. I really like his kind nature. What a guy. Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kid. Yes. So what else do you like about him? Oh, fuck. Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Oh, okay. Well, his fighting skills. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, who's them? The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. No, I don't need that. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public? Alright, Phoenix. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I've got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? He wants to show off the fan album as much as you like to show your badge. That is true. I do like to show my badge. I haven't actually been doing that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe there's dialogue I'm missing. Hey, Goth. Oh, baby. You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. If you want this, you can have it, lady. Oh, really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Why are you wanting to give it? I think we all know why the child enjoys Mia. We don't need to talk about it. It can be the elephant in the room. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. I need to capture this moment. A strong older woman is talking to me. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Look at this little dweeb. Are you talking about me? Zoe. I'm 5'7". I'm not that little. I'm not a dweeb. I'm cool. I mean, Cody. Docks my real height for no reason. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice. You have to help us fight for great justice too. Why the fuck don't I get to play as Mia in these games? I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. I feel like this type of kid would be severely bullied. Isn't she dead? Yes. Yes, she is, Ziga. She is dead, and she is currently being psychically channeled by her younger sister. And when they psychically channel each other, they physically change. We don't have to talk about it. She died, but she got over it. That's true. Cody, I need to ask you something. Also, it feels like there's maybe some feelings between Phoenix and her that just haven't been expressed. I can't tell you, if somebody I liked came back from the dead being channeled into their younger sister, I also wouldn't say jack shit to them. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident or the music? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. Every single character knows what time it is all the time. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. Oh. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Oh my god. Right. What? Phoenix, you're a sociopath, yeah? Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. Sure enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. What the fuck? Don't we care about accuracy? Oh no. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. You gotta be a good lawyer. It's kind of nuts that they were like, we can just like brush over this one witness this one time. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Tries to stab a cop. Gumshoe shoots him because this is America. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do now, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. What the fuck? Come to the trial tomorrow. Please, I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? You already did. Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Yes, because I think the construct of the entire video game falls apart if he isn't. America. Sorry, Japanifornia. Japan America. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great! Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Like, she gains height. When she's channeled by her shorter, younger sister, she gains height and age. It's... is this ever discussed? And fat? No, oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe I read that. Don't be like this in certain places. Mr. Wright. Yes. So, no, you're in timeout. Oi, wanker. How's everyone? I hope everybody's okay. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, no, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that, or lose the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. Oh. There have been better days. I'm sorry. Whatever's happening. A heartfelt moment. Next chat message. Mommy? Oh, damn. You said that so well. Yeah. I used to be an actor. Well, not professionally. Nothing you've seen. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. You have experience in that department? I used to be paid for that type of work. I can say a lot of different things a lot of different ways. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What did you get robbed of? I believe it was a couple of $100. Well, not dollars. Rupees. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Several hundreds? Jesus Christ. T, I'm so sorry. Good luck. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present in the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Wonder if that producer is going to come out. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession, and if he has any court documents forbidding him within a certain range of minors? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. He looks like the face from Adventure Time. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I see that. Yes, Your Honor. I don't think I read what the Honor said. I was reading chat. I'm sorry. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix? Wow, this is a serious face. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. Powers is innocent. You know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right? She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting at Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Parentheses, fuck. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. 1 second. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW? For what it's worth? Oh my god, that took a second. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Sad emoji. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. 1 second. In the employee area? Ah, that's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh, yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Okay. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh, right. That's the link. Which, of course, led to me missing my lunch. Rolling on floor, sobbing? ROFS? Oh my god! Oh my god! I was like, I don't know this one. Rolling on the floor, shitting. ROFS, rolling on the floor, starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. This is a lie. Why is he freaky? You know why. He's a director in Hollywood. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's good. It's contradictory. It's contradictory. It does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What do you mean? When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table. The same kind of plates as in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Oh! No, good call! I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. Oh my god, I fucking hate this guy. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. Oh my god. This is a very mean game, but I think because it's to mean people, I'm okay with it. So, when exactly did you eat it? We took 1 break during that meeting. You said that there was no goddamn breaks! Didn't you hate all the witnesses? I don't think there's been a single good witness. I'm now actively trying to think. I don't think a single person has come up on this stage that hasn't lied like 3 times. 1 lie I'm willing to forgive. Whatever. Sure. But I think every single person that's been up here has lied like 3 times. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. We were in the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. We didn't take a single break. Well. Yeah, not a one! What's he swearing so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manelli, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Whoops. RFL. Raffle. Rafflecopter. Well? Mr. Manila, there's no rafflecoptering out of this conversation. Oh, well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Ah! Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Oh, man, yeah, he didn't step in at all, huh? Oh my god, the abbreviations are fucking killing me. I can't hold them in my head. How did I just launch a new poll? Who's the killer? What the fuck? Mods. I've forgotten what FWIW is. It doesn't matter. Yeah, FWIW. We took a break, Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. It's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but it's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Slaps a steak in front of him. I need you to eat this in 12 minutes. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, Ruffle. I forgot to put the one joke I made the poll for. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. That makes me nervous. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on the trailer table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry. D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez? I see. I didn't understand her name as a pun. Obviously salmonella. Diva. Small opportunities are often the beginning of great enterprises. Whatever. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder on Studio 1, lol. Oops, I pressed the wrong thing. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Dude, oh my god, my life came up! I don't think they left. I don't think they left. Think about it. That's what I've been doing. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. The results are in. Mia won the poll. She hates anime at 75%. Math. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Oh my god. We don't need to see him from behind. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. That doesn't mean nobody went to them. Furthermore, with regard to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order. I see. Court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Penny. No, Penny! Court is adjourned for recess. Not my beloved Penny, the most normal character in Phoenix Wright. I can't handle it. Mia, I'm so sorry. I fucked up so bad. Mia, what do we do now? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on the trial before. Not while there was still a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You. Thanks. She knows just what to say to everyone. Except to me. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. We have to save all the childhood fans. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Sorry, allergies. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Oh, fuck you! Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Can we get him a box? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, it's exactly that. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? He's as short as Gimli in that one scene with Legolas. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Not this shit. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Get fucked, Edgeworth. But listen, I'd answer the both of them. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody? He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. You little shit. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth is fine. I'm a very bearded gentleman. Very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. The court record has been useless for like 30 minutes. I don't know if I need to. Very well, Cody. Please testify in the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. And be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Yeah, of course I do! I've taped every show, and they go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you'd been on to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right, yes. We're all aware of the old bat. Please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady won't catch me. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kind of lost in the way, though, for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor! Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a great shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you were carrying your camera? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out that he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. So we have his camera that says he always carries it. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Oops. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Stupid kid. Oh, how dare you. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera? Oh, fang! What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see! These people shouldn't be in charge of our justice system! Anyway, Cody. Fucking Christ. I'm suddenly having insane levels of flashbacks of like, oh, Harlan, you're good with computers. Can you fix what's happening with my computer? And I'm like, just turn it off and on again. Just go to start, search programs. Oh, you're a whiz at computers. Oh, come on, man. Explain to the old man what are LLMs. These people need to be removed from power. Anyway. To be fair, I couldn't describe to somebody what a digital camera is in technical terms, other than the fact it's just an updated camera, but whatever. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you would bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Oh! That shit's on the fucking record now. Well, Cody, we're just gonna leave it! Fuck! Just kids already! I want to know more about that! What? Yes, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? I've got a problem with you fucking lying! There's a man's life on the line! Hey, let's get the box! So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Can you imagine how big a fucking upset it would be in court if one of the lawyers accused the other opposing lawyer of being a blatant liar? Come on, man, that's crazy. We have to sit in that moment a little bit. Yeah, I had my camera with me. Like, who cares about the witnesses fucking lying? People lie all the time. Like, you're meant to be under oath, but whatever. Lawyers are meant to be above that shit. I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. This kid has witnessed a murder and cannot process the deal. We need to get him to a therapist, Judge. Who cares with clown court? That's true. Under oath. God isn't real. Yeah, but you kind of have to pretend. Just a little bit. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination before we execute the defendant. Yeah, I had my camera with me. Alright. So, why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. Are you too good? I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away. Not even once. No. Okay. And tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy and wham! Wham! So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
Well, I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
Then the bad guy stopped moving.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, a samurai chop, a samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Fuck him. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Oh,
you know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Screaming in this child's face, you didn't see a murder! Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
Well, that's, Phoenix.
I believe you're on the right track with this. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Show evidence. The attorney badge, that's true. This is, sir, are you aware that I'm legally allowed to be a lawyer? It's always the solution. It does look like a moon biscuit, which I wonder if it's intentional. Wait, this is sleeping pills? I don't think I knew that. That's why he didn't wake up. Somebody put sleeping pills in his T-bone steak. Like some sort of stupid fucking dog. Oh my god. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? I don't think he won the fight. He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. He couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? No, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Redforth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? Oh!
He was watching something else? Why? I'm not getting penalized, so I'm going to do all of these. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. Probably? Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself! What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Oh, that's fantastic. It didn't cost any health either. I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Because he was looking through the camera? Did he still learning how to use it? He was fumbling with his camera. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smartly they realized there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. That's right, Mia. I didn't go through every other option before this. Thank you. Right. Yeah. Are you aware that you can shout, "Take that," to present evidence? That's really fucking sick. Maybe we will set that up one day. Oops, I clicked on something again. Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once again. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh my god, Phoenix. What the fuck? It mostly detects loud noises, sometimes in my experience. Computer, play the perfect blow.mp4. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. .mp4, cool virus. I mean, it was from the same site that we got the emulator from, so I doubt it, unless the emulator is also a virus. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. The emulator is also a virus? Fuck! Everything's a virus. Yeah, you're right, Pops. I will press you on this point. Say it again. Pops? I meant Onk. I called you Onk, you spiky haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Listen, kid, off with the glib gloves. Testify, witness, testify. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. The child is crying and you're laughing. So I held up my camera to take a picture. The camera you didn't have? Why can't you take a picture, you lying little shit? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens didn't open in time, so I missed it. Nah. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yup. That's all. Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have, once I got that lens open. Did they really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard! Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackers. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Sorry? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great! You're a fucking red flag, Phoenix, right? Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Oh, fuck! You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai, victorious? Oh, you know, whatever. Why would I want to give a picture like that? He's becoming less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Oh, Mia, you've already provided me the answer. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize that was the last one. That's fine. You would never erase them. It would ruin your book. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture with the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wham! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory, Your Honor, and it is some weep shit. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Ah, I see. Don't you find this very lame and cringe, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation for shouting at this child? if the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. This child is a liar and deserves death. Oh! No, wait. No way. Wait, I don't know what this is. What's next? Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Wait, I'm on the back foot this time. I actually don't know where this is going. Mia, are we sure about this? Wait, I feel like I've missed some critical information. Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Wait. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. And is that why he got hurt? He got hurt in the fight because he was practicing losing? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. Also, maybe we should stop bringing up 12-year-olds as witnesses. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. Because he's a child. That's why he lied. And said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Yes! Well played. Order. I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody. This is true. What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. I... Victory music! We got a kid to cry! Yes! I fucking hate children! Yes! Did you notice they gave the kid a box to stand to so he's so tall? Yes. God damn it, Holland. I did notice they had a couple of lines of dialogue about it. I also thought they were just going to leave him at this height when he first showed up. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose his... Hey, stop crying. Stop crying. Blow your nose. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. There's a bit about it, yeah. He's also canonically standing on a donut box. Order. I wish that desk was me. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Get off the edge of my dick! Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error, bringing a child in as witness. An error? What's this all about? There was no victim! Hammer was the victim? Yeah, Hammer... Wait. Steel Samurai was the victim. Hide the children. There was no victim is so fucking funny. What does this mean? I'm unclear what this means. Quite simply, the victim was Jack Hammer. Mr. Wright? We all know that. Right. Perhaps you'd like to reconsider your last statement? No, I don't think I will. It just leaves the courtroom. I'm sorry. It was I who was wrong that time. Okay, right? First you're right, now you're wrong. Which is it? Look, I'm sure there's something we're overlooking. If you're so sure, then tell us what it is. What's this all about? I still think he was the victim. There was no victim is so weird. I want that to be the last option. No further questions, Your Honor. Goodbye. Kill the child for all I care. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph is him limping back from being fucking killed in studio. Oh my god! Oh my god! Saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus he obviously... Oh, okay. Thus he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Old Bag said in her testimony? There is a trace amount of Mortal Kombat in this music, and that is like activating like tournament mode in me. On the day of the murder, I fucking hate her. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I go back to the guard station. That's such an incredibly throwaway line! Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. There's literally a photo of him leaving. Weenie Old Bag voice! However, no one saw him. I love Old Bag. However, no one saw him going to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. I mean, I'm looking at a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Huh? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. That's right, you did say that. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Data? Yeah, a photo on my... I'm gonna fucking kill this kid. A photo on my digital camera. Give me the fucking camera. Give the court the camera right goddamn now. What? Show us, quick. You can't say that. John Twitch will get you. No. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. No. Here. This is it. Here's a digital photo. What the fuck is this? I cannot believe this is what the game is. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? John Twitch just unbanned Destiny? John Twitch, what are you fucking doing, man? Destiny the game? No, I wish. Does the voices of several people mean nothing? Put him in court. Put him in court! Slam my hand on the desk. Objection, John Twitch. I think that's outrageous. And that you're a piece of shit. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Maya? Mia? Fuck. What? Look at that photo once more. Yeah, you don't want to know. That's pretty bad. And by pretty bad, I mean it's awful. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Mia and her $10 words find the inconsistency in the photo. The only thing I can think is the spear. Like the spear tip was broken. I think it's here. I was wrong. Is it the fact that it's the number 2? He's at the second. You seem to be lacking more confidence than usual. Yeah, I suppose that's because I'm not confident about it at all, Your Honor. Maybe you want to rethink your case, Mr. Wright. Yes, please, Your Honor. Is it the fact that it's number 2? Wait, is this a number 2? Is this an S? No, it's like Studio 2, right? So S2. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number. Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a number 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But, that's impossible. What's this all about? I just woke up. Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. This is a Bryan Cranston role, man. I'll use the studio guide, man. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. It's Studio 2. It's in Studio 2. Here at Studio 2. I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, you certainly are keeping up. I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. And they ate steak! During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Which means Penny is not guilty! Penny isn't guilty! My beloved Penny! That's all I care about! It's either the director or the producer! Penny is safe! Penny's safe! I win. I've won the moral victory over this court, and that's all I care about. Order, order. The blessed assistant. She's the only normal person I've ever met. The defense makes the following claims. 1. Penny is completely innocent. Innocent. Fuck. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Mrs. Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Normal in a sea of freaks. This is madness! This game fucking rules, dude! This is madness, Phoenix. Madness! Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? What? Oh, no, of course not. That would be stupid. Or do you have proof, Phoenix? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I have proof. I have proof. You do? You do? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The sleeping bottle. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammond and Mr. Powers ate. Yes, the label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? Just like Mama used to make. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Death Powers' blood! Examine Hammer's body? No, just fingerprint the ball. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this ball for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you are right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Where have you been storing it in the meantime, by the way? Oh, just in here, my suit pocket filled with lint and loose change, where I keep all crucial pieces of evidence. Empty bottle given to the judge. The judge is now asleep. Oh, fuck. This court will suspend proceedings. My God, this is going on. We'll suspend proceedings of the court trial for today. Cody Harkin's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than were previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Mrs. Oldback may have been victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Mr. Edgeworth? You're looking good. Sit pretty. Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. This is lunacy. Absolute lunacy. Phew! Whoa! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair. That's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. My roommates are throwing rocks at old tires outside. What? Going home, back to the spirit realm? No! Stay with us! Stay with us! I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. What the fuck, guys? Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I was not kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. This is an insane claim to make as a defense attorney. Right, thanks. They're having fun? That's good. I wish I could have fun throwing rocks at old tires. When did this game come out? 2001? I was 11 years old. Man, was I into Columbo at this point? I would have been. I have a faint memory that I played not this game, but one of these games, which means I would have been even older. I wonder why I bounced off. Just the wrong time, I guess. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Do you know that you're channeling your sister? Like, are you cognizant of the fact that you've not been here, but your sister has been? Do you experience, like... Are you good? Can I get you something? Like water, OJ, coffee? So, what happened? You are none the wiser. Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. That sounds like you've got nothing. Under the initial trial system... What? Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system They decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. What? Is the city rampant with crime? Is there one judge? Well, we have no time to waste. What the fuck? I haven't had any sips of water. Sip, sip, sip. 1 second. By the way, any Nors in chat? This is clearly Hugh Jackman, right? 2001 would have been at least one X-Men movie. Like it's Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Am I nuts? Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. I was 100% thinking Hugh Jackman. I mean, if this isn't meant to be Hugh Jackman, I can't think of a single person who looks like this. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. You could stop looking so... What the fuck? What the fuck does this mean? You could stop looking so vulnerable too. Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah, though there's not really anything I can do to help. Submissive and me? I'm not really sure what I could do either. I actually really like Maya. Maya's great. Submissive and Benchworth? Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay, it is vitally important. You tell me every single crime that the producer, but more importantly the director, has ever committed in front of you. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? No, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. Genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tells her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Of what? Of what? Is she on the list? Does she have a private island? You have to tell me now. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor. Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in this work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks, how high? All that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Phoenix! I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth? Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do them? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. Ha! He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Mrs. Vasquez came in Global. 5 years ago, what? Oh no, the game is setting up so that she's We can't. I want to send the guy. Oh, fuck! Game, it would be so funny if I didn't have to voice her again, so please give her no lines of dialogue. That would be great for me personally. That's the bit, right? She says nothing after all this time. No lines. Great, great, great. Yes. The old windbag sure is quiet today. No, come on. Don't do this to me. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. That was a terrible, terrible voice for her. It was so short I couldn't get into the character. Phew, she's alive. Damn it. Damn it. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's a soft. A pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, Maya. Poor, sweet, innocent Maya. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? Nick's over here sweating. No! No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal. A thief! I won't forget this. No, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Somebody's a little delulu. Just a wee bit delulu. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to the studio too? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. My cortisol immediately spiked. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello. Hi, hello. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. No, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fae blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh, dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in trim. By yourselves. Oh, dear. Wow. She just rocked me. I just can't really play the game if the character just doesn't engage. I still think she did. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on the high from getting that rare card she needed. Whew. Nothing in here, huh? Okay. Oh my god. Madness. Madness that they design it like this. Employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming. Just one time. The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. That is not accurate, unless they have a very open door policy. I guess. This is where you found that ball of sleeping pills, right? Yeah. I wonder if there are any other clues like that. Oh! No, no, no. No touching. Listen. Oh, sorry, pal. I didn't mean to frighten you. I didn't mean... I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. It's been here for 3 days. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. I think Gumshoe did it. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? Mostly just by picking up the plates, looking at them under a certain light, and then licking them clean. For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. Will I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination? No. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. I love my science guy. This reacts to sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, they'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now. Everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So there were sleeping pills on the plate. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. Delicious. Delicioso. How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe, this is make or break. My opinion of you is writing on this. Well, pal, I hate to admit it. Don't do this. Don't bring shame to your Columbo coat. But I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. He can be saved. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Why? How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oh my god. Ow! Wait! Ow! Oh. Talk about burns, pal. Wow. Oh, the Fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. What? Say, whatever happened with that whatever happened with that empty ball? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep. Sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. And they're giving me the ball back. Incredible. Thanks. Bye. My beloved Penny. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! Penny is my favorite character. She's just so aggressively normal / real, like a real person. A non-offensive, real-ass person. This woman has a little bit of debt. She's in school. She's working hard. This isn't the attire that she goes out with to have fun, but it's her work outfit. Nah, man. Penny's a real-ass person. I know this person in real life. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh. I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Oh my god. Penny has built this fucking case for us. I can't emphasize enough how important Penny is, man. Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. What? She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said. Apparently. Some dirt. What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? I mean, the fence is bent. Is that the accident? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. I just upped my subscription. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? As if I care. The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. Oh my god, she's so aggressively, easily cool. love Penny so much. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah, Penny, I care about this deeply. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Wait, what? Oh, no. And this is... Wait, why am I giving this to her? Do we need to give Penny hope for the future? What? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love this new set. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than I will. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Yeah, man, like, she's the assistant. Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. But if everybody knows it, it's hardly dirt. Unless he did it. And the dirt is he did it and she made it an accident. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Hold back. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. Thanks, Penny. If she'll talk. Devastating news. What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, well, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols. That's fucking stupid. I loved her too much. They had to scrape the idol down to rust from gold. Penny Nichols. The assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hamill. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Sorry, Mrs. Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here's my proof. Oh, what's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's the proof they used those pills on Powers? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Should calm down. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Whoa, hold on. Listening to music for a hot second. Ooh, yeah. Oh. What is this song laced with? Damn. Okay. Yeah. Whatever this is, I like this. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo? Well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. Like, silenced? That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But this is insane news. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. She's delusional. Here, take this. Oh my god, you kept the photo? You kept the incriminating evidence? Photograph. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Wait a second. This is the picture. I pointed out the fence when it was there, when we saw it. This was an accident? Like, did he, like, push him over the banister or something? Did she do it? No, she seemed shocked. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor. The man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. I don't understand! Fucking tell me the answer! Diddle-doo! You found evidence of a murder! Yeah! I mean, I have the option to do something very funny. I'm gonna save the game before I present this mafioso with evidence of a murder that she covered. Hey, what do you think about this? She's not even looking. Okay, that makes sense. Where? What? Where did you get it? Well... Old bag. Oh, old. She means the security lady, Mrs. Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, well, we've just signed Oldbag's death warrant, I suppose. Wait, was this what you're meant to do? Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Oh my god, she's doing the Ganondorf end monologue from... Actually, spoilers. The huh? It's gone stronger, don't you think? The wind. And your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. No, I don't want to go anywhere with you. You're part of the mafia. Which is now a consideration I have to have whenever I engage with people. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Great. Get my gun. We're not going to go in there. Oh, I guess we're going in there. Oh my god. Huh. You came. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Well then. What was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Because she's gonna stab us, Nick. Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was... See, I thought that the person was... I thought Hammer was murdered at Studio 2 and that hole in his chest was from the fence. Nope. Clearly it really was the spear. The fence was just the culprit of a different murder. That's why he was doing kiss shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Oh, damn! The frontal! Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Huh. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, wow. She was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys? Alright, the two jokers on the left don't look that bad. I think Phoenix and Maya can take them. Number 4 definitely has a gun and also an eye patch, but number 3 is a serial killer in his spare time. That is, this is an insane lineup of goons. Who are they? Professionals. Oh my fucking god. It's time to leave, man. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammerster, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Oh! Mortal Kombat! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me, now. Oh, fuck. Just kill the cop, too. You still outnumber us. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow, then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. I've already forgot what's happened. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. Are we, Maya? Who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. The director gets off scot-free despite being an incredible pervert. Yeah, no, that actually tracks. That tracks, actually. Right, that shouldn't have been so... Yeah, no, that makes sense. A 10 a.m. trial for murder. Jesus Christ. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. He's not going to ask her name and her occupation. He introduces her instead. I guess he's tired of doing that. Oh, never mind. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right? If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. I'm very interested to see how they write her. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Oh, wait. Shit. Wait. This was my art teacher. Should we go smoke weed in the forest during breaks? That sounds like the fucking coolest art teacher that should never have been around kids. Ever.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over.
Van, add it to the court record. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. I'm trying to remember my art teacher, but it's coming up completely blank. I was not into art when I was a kid. I can remember so vividly my English teacher, my history teacher, my drama teacher, both drama teachers. One parentheses positive, one parentheses, what the fuck were you doing, lady? It really isn't like that difficult to do your job. And my silly science teacher was great. The class was not called silly science, but that's what we called it because we were all too stupid to have gotten any of the specific science, but they still make you take like general science. So it's called silly science to berate the kids who aren't smart. It's not great, but it's a self-imposed system. I entered the trailer a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Oh, fuck. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh, fuck. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. This... Oh my god, she's so fucking cool. I hate that it's her, but it's definitely her. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Oh my god, she's bulletproof! I can't find anything wrong! Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? Wait, what? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. Is that really it? Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, no. I don't know. I am at the chiller before noon. Good luck? Yeah, I guess. Me beginning at 12, ending at 4. There must be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Oh my god. Is it the fact that it's the van? Oh, we should save the game. I think I'm in trouble of just... Because it's like, she's saying that she was fatigued. Yeah, I think... No. Fuck. Oh, no. I feel like I've stumbled onto the right answer here. But before I continue, I'm trying to figure out why this is the right answer. She ate steak with Sal. And I'm offering up evidence of the plate that has the sleeping pills laced on it. What is this? The soundtrack is so good. It really is. It's also great thinking music, which is what you need, like Fez and this. Great thinking music. Oh, Void Stranger as well. Like, if your thinking music is just awful, I think the game suffers. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. No, what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this deliciously empty plate, Your Honor. It's plate? This plate was on the table in the employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Miss Manella gave him a table outside the trailer. Oh my god, and there's no... Oh my god, because they used the incinerator. They used the incinerator. So it was gone. There were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too! You ate the bone too! Nick, are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't know. I don't eat it either. Mr. Wright, I too leave the bone. Can I try that again? You didn't eat the steak. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Okay, there we go. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! But are you saying
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? That's fucking lunacy, Your Honor. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was, worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could do it. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. Fuck! The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. This bitch. She's great. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah! Take that, Wright! If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey, Nick? Looking at the data we have on that samurai spear in the court record, isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait! Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether a witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. I present this 5-year-old photo about a different possible murder. Wrong, Mr. Wright. What do you mean? But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Because the tip of the spear is broken. Sure. This case is undecided yet. We are unaware of how much money she has. That's true. If she has a lot of money, she's automatically innocent. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. That is the murder weapon. Not so fast, Edgeworth. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. I think Edgeworth is getting more shit than I am. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Yeah, I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Now it's time. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Well, hold on. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. Ooh. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my scriptwriting staff. You deny that? What I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at that trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The van? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright? Please show us how she carried the body. I mean, the van, right? Like, you hide the body in the van, and then after the meeting's done, you just... and use the incinerator to get rid of the costume. That's why we never found it. Because you couldn't find it because there was a hole inside it. Miss Vasquez. You carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Oh, Phoenix, don't you know she doesn't have a license? Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Was he just so stupid he didn't know there was a corpse in the van? There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Wait. Was there no bones on either plate? Meaning that she burned his steak too? Meaning he's in on it? Use the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Salmonella that drove the van. Right, yeah. Are you suggesting that Manila was a conspirator? He has to be. He has to be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Edgeworth. I whisper in his ear. We gotta take this guy down. Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. I have no evidence for this. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume, and 7 other reasons. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. This is the epitome of somebody who thinks that they can defend themselves in court. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win. So what happens next? I walk free. Fuck! Don't question mark me! Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Several things. Huh? I lost? Something like that? I mean, she did say that, Phoenix. I just said... Stupid video game. It feels like I wrote it. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Ned. We just engaged in the battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Yeah, Edgeworth, you want to fucking step in at some point, buddy boy? Would they be ready? Of course, it's as the witness says. Ah, you fucking simp-ass. Pencil dick. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. Edgeworth's just along for the ride. I mean, she's very confident. But come on, man, you're a lawyer. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. Oh, what do I do now? I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I have already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. You don't get to decide that, lady. Damn it! Damn it! It's come so far only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
What? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. What? I didn't... I see. Very well. Thank you for your honesty, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. No, see, dude, she knows the fucking words as well. She's dangerous. Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, Indeed, verily, I say. Echo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they... I've not done anything! This is the Edgeworth show now!
After they found the body?
Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... I don't know, Maya. I don't know. Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Edgeworth. Ooh, so edgy. Right, just watch it. I mean, dude, your opponent starts to blow up and accidentally helps you out, just let them. That was maybe the coolest moment of the entire game. Was him objecting on our behalf? That was so fucking sick. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Coolest moment so far. Do you think there's a coolest moment after this? Okay, be honest, say yes or no. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "He did it." I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your pointless cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
I was with Sal and Oldback, the security lady, when we found the body.
What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella drive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh. What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy? The witness will continue her testimony and maybe call me a good boy next.
The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent.
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Fuck. Did no one go to call him?
Remember
what?
There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder.
Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one.
Well, Miss Vasquez, logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at the location. No one ever noticed he was missing.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I suppose that explains that. He is rather forgettable. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Oldbag, the security lady? Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to hell.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. That's the covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot writing with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
The script and your direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
I guess.
Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Yeah, okay. She's thinking about, like, the future, right?
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
This isn't your game, buddy!
Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez, she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Come on! Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change in defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
Just kiss. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this?
She's so powerful, it's taking both sides of the law to bring her down, man. That's fucking crazy.
No matter.
Justice Court.
I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured.
Okay.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
No, but you didn't! You fucking didn't know that!
How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal.
Fuck!
He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get them. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I really am Winnie the Pooh sitting by a tree. Think. I can't do a Winnie the Pooh voice. Oh bother. Think. Fuck, I don't know. All back the security lady? Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? Oh my god. How the fuck could you get back? No, damn it, it's wrong. I didn't think. Guard the slip up. Capitalizing it? Like this one? The time is wrong. No. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending.
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it. It was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You heard Mr. Manila wrong. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Thanks for the help, Edgeworth. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Fucking hell, man. Order, order, I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. You don't get to fucking ask questions, lady. You're on the stand. You answer questions. No, Phoenix. Why are the real killers so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Fuck. Yes, he'd... I think she's lying. I need you to cite your evidence, please. Phoenix is a fucking victim in every case. Yeah. It feels like it. Zega, please write a dissertation on why you think she's the bad guy. Also, I wasn't really playing this game with two hands anyway, but now Gothmog is resting in my other. Oh, hi, baby. Murder arm. Yes, he'd fallen in hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Judge? Go deep throat a revolver. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I don't... I mean... No! The only thing that can be is something to do with the 5-year... Yeah, her motive... I mean, her motive was defending her life. Right? He came to, like, kill her, I think. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. I mean, it has to be this. It is not that. It is that. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez?
5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed on him, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day. Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive was Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. God damn it, she was on the ropes, Judge. What the fuck? According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill him. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
What are you talking about? Fuck. I keep going back to the gate map. You two are on the ropes. I think it's the attorney badge. Oh shit, I can't show it. Oh wait, can I? No, I can't. I tried. No, don't. I saved the game. It's fine. Maybe I can't. Maybe I don't have... Oh. Oh! Wait, what the fuck? Age question mark, question mark. Too old. I didn't know I had this. You could always do this. Fuck. Oh, no. Willis 23, I'm a fucking... Is this crazy? She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs. It's self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Nothing else made sense. Your Honor? Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh! It should have been me. So you did do it, didn't you? Completely different art. Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs? Oh, this is 5 years ago! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Hey, can we all just... Can we check the tapes? She said it twice now. If there was more to this fucking case, I'm gonna lose my mind. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? Oh, okay, good. In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural. Not a miracle. Oh! Yes, you're right. Ah, fuck off. Fuck both of you. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Powers, very naturally innocent. Fuck off, man. That's crazy. I did all the work. You two were actively trying to sabotage me for like 70% of that. That is all. The court is adjourned. Oh, go eat a bag of dicks. Yes, we would always have come to this conclusion. Get out of my face, man. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I love his little tuft of hair. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder? It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Oh, no. I think... There's no way. Please don't let this be it. This is so sad. I hate this case, man. This is nothing but sadness all the way down. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids' show. And as the villain, to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Huge jacked man. Congratulations, WP. Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Oh, fuck, we've not told him. I can't wait to get back in that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, we need to leave. Nick, Edgeworth!
Hey there, sweetheart. You good? Say something, man. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I... Theme of redemption! No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you, I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Oh, shit, wow, okay, yeah, it's being nice. Liar. Never mind. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Wait! Is this game gay? You two... Wait! I thought I was just picking up on some subtext. Is it actual text? Is it text? Meet again. However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. I always considered you my Mr. Darcy, Phoenix, I've told you that. From lovers to rivals to lovers? To relovers? Love ivals? Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. Oh, it's so edgy. Are you sure you're not part of the DC universe? You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Or I'll kiss you. You damn beautiful bastard. Mr. Wright? Is this guy your friend? What? Friends? As if! They've clearly hooked up. They're rivals. Oh no, mine's delusional. Right, Nick? For now, we are, I guess. Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? I also feel like I'm missing something. Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Uncertainty about this attraction for Phoenix. She's not delusional, just dumb. Often they're the same coin. And so the curtain closes on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. Completely upended the entire court system. I'll have to do it again sometime. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh no. Does this mean the director got away scot-free? Scotland mentioned. No thoughts, only burgers on her mind. This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Oh, he's having fun now. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? Really? That's cool and awesome. I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. would be really good to like end stream on the ending of a thing, but what if I just saw the trailer of the next episode? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What if just a little taste, a little tease, a little tease. You will hate yourself, then I might not end stream. Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. Ooh, I love the vibes. It's been what? 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Can't imagine how much I've suffered. You suffered? And now, the perfect opportunity presents itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas! Why did these? Why did they say Merry Christmas? Why did they say Merry Christmas then kill a guy? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Hey Nick, I thought you said you were ending stream. Shut up, Maya. Happy Hanukkah. Wait, so, okay. So that was Edgeworth on a boat with a guy with a gun that then shot someone. He even said Merry Christmas while holding the gun. What is the explanation? What the fuck is this? Instead of 15 years. Well, if we did the entire case right now. Oh, shit. Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. What? She is so charming. I love this part of her so much. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements to be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. I feel like I've been forged anew watching the trailer for this episode, where my ex-lover slash best friend slash rival killed a guy, and presumably I'm gonna defend him, but it seems pretty fucking clear-cut that he had like an entire message, and then wished him Merry Christmas? Is it even Christmas time? Alright, whatever. Don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Ow,
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? What the fuck? He's as dismissive as I am. Good idea. Oh, never mind. So much for the rushing waters. Next in the news, a large, unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. That's just gumshoe. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the... Yo, that's mean. What the fuck, Carlin? Well, what have I done? I can't watch the clip right now. I'm mid getting upset about... That's just gumshoe. I'm busy getting upset that Nessie the Loch Ness Monster is in this fucking game. Scotland's greatest shame. Locals are calling it Gordy, and a tip to the hat to Nessie the Loch Ness Monster. No, its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. I think we discovered that Nessie was like a high school prank or like a college prank. Boring. I completely agree. Based +2. Can't they show real news for a change? Absolutely, Phoenix. Stick on politics. Let's check the price of oil. Nick? Yes? The water pressure's kind of low in the shower. You have a shower in the office? Is that typical for Japanifornia? You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Scotland's greatest shame is Jacksepticeye? Emily, he's Irish! He's Irish! He took the bait. Yes. No, the Irish guy is Lemmy. Lemmy is Scottish! And great. Good idea, Nick. Apparently, ESP is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department... Get them fucking... Get them out of there! That's crazy! You can't have that! The suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24, former lover of Phoenix Wright. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecution attorney, known for his skill and connections, and all those times he actively cheated and lied in the middle of court.
Oh my god, his heel turn came after I called him out for being a liar. I got in his head.
Oh my god, this game is actually so much better written than I thought it was. Oh my god, are you actually using a Scottish flag? Because I also see it as a black flag. That's really funny. To be fair, Scotland doesn't exist to me either. Just like Quebec. No, that's not fair. I was trying to think of something funny to say, but I also dislike Quebec. It always was a Scottish flag. I only see a black flag. You don't get that many sequel games, so that's some good writing. Hold on. Let me just pull up the entirety of David Cage's career to prove you incorrect. However, usually, that's fair. That's fair, and those aren't sequel games. Those are just career highlights. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away?
Edgeworth? What's going on?
Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes! Maya! Yipes. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. A man I don't care about and have never kissed. You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick.
Okay. I will end it here, though. Okay, but I think I am just going to come back to this tomorrow. I think I'm in my Phoenix Wright arc. I wanted to finish the case so that I could, play something else. But now I want to know what this case is.
And you all did warn me. I didn't think the hook would be so compelling. He fucking says Merry Christmas, then shoots a guy. How the fuck are you meant to walk away from that? How is anybody meant to walk away from that going, nah, it's fine, I'll just wait? What the fuck are you talking about? It's so sick. And they I saw the ruffles, and I was like, no way, that's Edgeworth, right? It's just some other fancy dressed guy. Nope, it's Edgeworth. Merry Christmas. Bang. They made Miles Edgeworth games too? So you get to play as the prosecution? Interesting. You did, Burby, that's right. You did say I'm going to love the next one. I mean, I hope the fact that it's Christmas is important to the plot. Anyway, good God. Thank you for being here if you're here right now. I'm going to end stream. Thank you for watching this if you're watching this later. I'm gonna go feed Goth. Oh my god, I'm so excited to keep playing this. Goodbye! Look after yourselves, get some food. I had a Mexican potato. It was lovely. It was cheese and sour cream. And then I put 2 different types of salsa all over it. It was really filling. Tomorrow he'll be back to Holocure. Time to go play Holocure right now. They don't know I've been fundamentally changed on an anatomical level. I'm a weep. Don't worry, I won't. Well, hold on. I am still playing. It doesn't matter. I am still playing Holocure. I will go back to it. I look forward to more Hololive facts, but I need to play this. Oh, okay, that was too cringe. I'm leaving.